I'm in Amsterdam and I'm with Menno van Doorn, the director of the Sogeti Research Institute for the Analysis of New Technology, otherwise known as VINT. Menno, thanks for coming along. Great to see you. We were talking just a little bit earlier about Facebook.
Yeah.
And I am obviously of the opinion that we have created technologies at the moment which came with some sort of idea of a utopian ideal.
Yeah.
But it's not quite turned out that way, has it?
I mean, Facebook is beautiful if you look at it, you know. Beautiful people living beautiful lives, for instance.
But if you dig down a little bit deeper than that, then actually there's something else going on, isn't there?
So that's why I think, you know, I'm teasing you a little bit, because I'm pushing beauty, you're pushing beauty and I'm pushing happiness. But I think it's impression and expression. So the expression of beauty on Facebook can give you a bad impression, because these people are more beautiful and have more beautiful lives and they are better and more succeeding.
And that's causing a lot of anxiety for people, isn't it?
It does.
And in a way that's not particularly healthy for individuals or societies or communities.
No. I just read a brilliant book, Helen, called From Big Bang to Burnout, written by the head of psychiatry of a university here. And his prediction is that from these anxieties, from these, you know, nudges and things and more beautiful people on Facebook, the new generation will have more depression than the generations before, which is not a very good thing. I mean,
it's not at all.
No. So we need to do something about it, like we did something, you know, when the car came, there were some corrections. I mean, it wasn't beautiful in the beginning.
And we're still kind of on that journey a little bit, really, when we're thinking about transportation, automation, the automation of transportation. Maybe even how artificial intelligence could be a more empowering and useful technology.
Yeah, I think artificial intelligence again can do both, or are doing both. I mean, a better car, you know, self-driving car, less accidents, you know, thumbs up, great, fantastic. I mean, no discussion. It can ruin your life a little bit if you like driving cars, okay. And automation also, you know, put it on Facebook and you can automate the things that drive your life, and you will be constantly immersed in what Facebook is putting in your face, which is not a good idea.
I see. Yeah. So I'm interested in this idea of what is beautiful digital technology.
Yeah.
How would we define that if we were to sort of start building up around a sort of set of principles, and actually is the outcome of that happiness in a sense, actually?
Yeah. Well, I would say that I'm very optimistic about artificial intelligence. So I think it will bring great joy, beauty, happiness, whatever, into the world, because we are able to design those things. And we are capable of designing better things. So if you would ask me, you know, what's your hope or whatever, I would say robots. That's my hope. I think robots will set the standard of politeness and happiness and beauty.
People are very worried about this idea of what is called general artificial intelligence, which is actually these machines become all-knowing, they can write their own code, rewrite their own code, they can look at the world as conscious beings. But you said something interesting about the difference actually between, say, an artificial intelligence, however that's manifested, and what we are as human beings.
Yeah, I talked with you about machinefulness.
Yeah.
If you Google the word, it actually exists. But that's what machines can do. I mean, they can be very machineful in the things that they do. I mean, drive a car and make no accidents, because they are constantly, you know, looking on the road in order to not make accidents, while we are thinking about, you know, the quarrel that we had with our wives or spouses, and the children going to school, whatever, the coffee you spilled on your trousers, and then there's an accident and you kill a golden retriever or whatever. I mean, that's you, that's us. So the general, you talk about general artificial intelligence, I mean, there's also a general human stupidity, and that's ubiquitous. So the future ground to grow on, artificial intelligence, is people making mistakes constantly.
So it's the ability to protect ourselves from ourselves in some respects.
Yes.
In the same way that, let's say, the Constitution or a democratic set of rules, a constitution is there to protect ourselves from ourselves, because I'm absolutely a believer that, you know, humanity is 51% good and 49% bad, and there is that eternal struggle. And in a way, any kind of mechanism that allows us actually to maybe err on the better side of our good side is got to be a good
Yes.
thing, because it is an eternal struggle, isn't it?
It is, and I think so. And I'm curious to know what your answer would be. So I think in this whole thing that's going on, the ultimate question will be where's the autonomy of people? So if it's true that we can create everything that we want now, I mean, the social desirability is the number one question about technology today. We make mistakes. So do we get a world where robots will correct you in a polite way or nudge you with an idea, or will they take over control and you lose autonomy and then you lose yourself or humanity? I think that's the main question for me at the moment.
So let's return to this this idea of the language of beauty. If we were to use a language that somehow kind of frameworks the creation, the making of new technologies, new services, new products, whatever they may be, what type of language are we talking about, Menno?
Well, we're both on the same side, I would say. So your words are beauty, and you push beauty. We started pushing happiness, and I'm hopeful that, and I think it works. We have a good experience from the last year, where we took the word and we took the ideas to the boardrooms of organizations, and we're just back from the US and organized a huge conference on digital happiness, and there were 80 executives in the room. And they were willing to come. I mean, they were engaging in the conversations. They were sort of coming out with new ideas. So I think spreading the word about happiness and spreading the word about beauty starts spinning off new ideas in the boardroom. So otherwise they wouldn't have come. I mean, that's one of them. So I think these meme words, and also seeing from each other that they think this is a good idea to discuss, and what can new concepts like digital happiness bring to my organization, is a very good starting point. But as you said before, it's nascent. It's coming. I mean, we are trend watchers. You know, it's trying to find words for the things that are coming, and digital happiness is the one that we chose.
So tell me, what does your world of happiness look like in 2050?
I'm from '64, can you help me? It's '86. My father is 83, and he is happy, I would say, together with my mother, fully engaged in new technology, by the way. And I see that it brings value and purpose to his life. So I'm convinced it will still, digital will still bring happiness and purpose to my life.
Well, Menno, thank you very much.
Thank you, Alan.